So we are heading towards our second problem, reverse words in a given string. Man-made island. Okay. So this is a problem, reverse word in a given string. Okay. So let me show you the descriptive part. Okay. Oh, the sky is blue. Yeah. Okay. Just read out the problem. In case you have any doubt, just let me know. Okay. Sure. So here, so let me tell what the problem wants to see. Here we have given it's a straightforward. We have given a character array. We have given a character array. If the character array has not been given, you have to use two char array to iterate over the string. Okay, fine. So for this part, what you have to do, you have a word defined with the non-space characters. Non-space characters are the words. Just try to understand the full problem. The words will be separated by the single space. Okay, I have great excitement, means great scenario to explain about this problem. When I used to interview other folks during my hiring, so at this point of time, maximum folks for this problem solved this problem very easily using a split function, in spite of given the problem must be solved in place. So just consider folks this way. If the interviewer is not telling you anything about the split function or the optimal way, sorry, then you are okay to use. You can use it. That's fine. But try to minimize it. Just not try to just start with the easier way, which is the obviously the split function. Let me explain what split function you want to say. I am going to convert it into the string. I will use the regex split. It's introduced, I think, in Java 8. You can just provide this split as a part of space, and you will get different array of strings where the sky is blue will be there, and just reverse it using the string builder and perform some functionalities and so on. Just create a new string and we are good to go. But split has the worst complexity, plus you are using extra auxiliary space where you are storing array of strings, which is not acceptable for this problem. That's what we are covering it here. So the problem should be in place. The problem is straightforward. I'm happy if you are going to tell me any approach here. Great start. Okay, so here comes some boundary things. So what are those boundary things? So this is what my concern is while solving any problem. What I used to do, and I used to teach to other folks, like just try with other examples too. Other examples, like let's consider, have you tried with any single word? For example, I want to take only MAN. So the approach just now you have told, that's a great approach, but that comes with the boundary condition, because what you said, when we are going to encounter space, let me tell you to other folks what he want to explain. So he told we are going to use the two pointer technique. We are going to start from the initial index in the array, and what we are going to see, if we have encountered space, then we are going to reverse it. We are going to swap it. Okay, what swap I didn't understood, but that's fine. What I understood it here, we are going to swap. What I understood here, we can reverse this. Okay, fair enough. And we will just keep on going. But here, what if at the end we don't have any space? This is the one thing. Or what if the input is only one word, which is MAN? This is the one thing. That's great. Up to 70%, you have your approach is quite nice. So that's great. If you are going to think much, you will just able to solve this thing also. Okay. So yeah, now comes this part. So coming to this part, what we will do, we are going to solve the best scenario first. Then we will reach out to the boundary condition. Right? So where is my pointer? Reach out to the boundary condition. What my approach is, this is my start point. Okay, This is my start pointer, and what I am going to do, I am going to use one more pointer. This is like end pointer, the start end. I am going to iterate end to the whole end. What I want to do, what I want to do, whenever I encounter end as space, this character is encountered as space, what I will do, I am going to reverse this. Reverse this. This part should be reversed. That means N A M. I am not using double quotes. Just let me know if you want to use these things, double quotes here also. But this is a character, okay? N A M. Fine. Now, this is one thing. I have swapped this characters. N A M. Now, what's next? What next? Next is I have now my end pointer is here. What next? I will just move my start pointer to end plus 1. And plus 1 equal to my start. This is the second thing. Firstly, I need to swap it. What if space is not encountered? This we have not covered. If space is not encountered, we'll just keep on increasing. That means continue. Understood? Okay. So continue. Now we reached here. Again, what we are going to do? We my end is going to be here, and plus plus we have encountered here, because end we are increasing in the loop, for loop, and we will again reach out here, because when we are going through end here, we'll continue, and here it's continue, and here it's continue, right? We reached out here, we got our space, and again we are going to we are going to reverse this. So if we are going to reverse this, that means it is E A D. Okay, I will use here E A D E. Oh, M, right? This will be M. Okay, fine. Now this is NAM. This is made reverse. Now again, I am going to do in the same way. D N DNALSI. Okay. Now what's the beauty? What's the beauty about this this problem? You know, this problem covers up each and everything. Reversing a word, because reversing a word comes with its own boundary conditions. Okay. Changing these pointers. Changing these pointers. Okay. Before proceeding further, I want to just tell something. Sorry to interrupt. For solving each and every problem, let's consider if you are giving 15 to 20 minutes time. For 15 to 20 minutes, just spend 10 minutes at least explaining your approach, 10 or maximum minutes. Because if you can see, less amount of time will be spent in writing the code as compared to explaining our approach, right? So moving towards the problem again. Now, here comes the thing. Here comes the thing. We reached out, our end comes out to the last part. Last part. Now, what we are going to do here? What we are going to do here? If you, okay, so if you can consider here, there are two things. When end is coming here, where is my start? Folks, where is my start pointer? When end is at the length of the string. When we are going to come out of the loop, where is my start pointer? It is pointing to I. Let me know if you are not able to understand. Okay, because when we are explaining, start should be n plus 1. Start should be n plus 1, and we are just iterating our end to the end. Now start is here. Okay, now what you are going to do, you are going to reverse this part after the loop. Now this covers the two things. Let's consider if you have only man provided. If you have only single word, I mean to say only single word provided. Single word mean start is 0, start is 0, and I have iterated my end to look for the space which is length. Length means outside of the loop. This scenario and this scenario is quite same. So in this case, what I am going to do, when I reach to the end of the loop, I'm going to reverse start to end.
Right. That is one additional step after your iteration, right?
Yes, after the iteration, because this is going to cover two aspects. When only single word is provided to me, or when no, or the last word. If we have multiple words in a sentence, last word is going to be reversed. This is going to cover up both the things. Now my scenarios looks like NAM EDA. Okay, EDA M. So upper cases and lower cases, they just given, these are just given to confuse you. Okay, so there is nothing required for that. NALSI. Okay, now this is your final step here, right? Now what else? Now what else? These are not reversed, right? What you have to do? Anything you want to tell?
Reverse the whole.
Reverse? Reverse from 0 to length minus.
In minister.
Yeah, great. So if you are going to do this, this island will come straight away like this. Island made will come like this, and MAN, island made man will come like this. Okay. Now coming to this part, what will be the time complexity? So time complexity, what we did for this approach, we are just iterating. We are just iterating and we are
Excuse me, Jit. I have a question. Like, reversing 0 to length by 2 is enough, right? Because the other part is taken care.
Yeah, it depends how you are going to implement your this function. Either you can do start plus end by 2, but that is the problem. If you are doing a length by 2, instead of doing length by 2, what you can do, let's consider for the reversing part, this is my start pointer. Let's consider this is my start pointer and this is my end pointer. If you are going to shrink this thing, if you are going to move forward your start, move backward your end, although it is going to cover your n by 2 steps, right? Because meanwhile, sometimes our length is not known. What you have to do for knowing the length? End minus start plus 1. That is your length. So what you have to do, start to end minus start plus 1 by 2. Correct?
Okay.
So, yeah, either or this way. Either you can just move and shrink, or either you can use this. Both the things.
Okay.
Sounds good. So coming to time complexity, folks.
It's 2n.
2n. Can you please explain?
Yeah. First, for reversing the each word, it will be n, right? Then once we reach the end, we are reversing the whole string again n.
Yeah, n plus n by 2, you can say. Yeah, that means n. Yeah, because you're going to the deep. Yeah, that's great. Great. And what will be the space?
It's in place.
Yeah, in place. So it's O of 1.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Sounds good. Okay, great. Great approach. So are we good to implement? Let's implement this then. Let me implement. Okay, reverse word char. Yes. Okay, so first thing what I have to do, firstly, I have to start with 0. Okay. Start 0. And I am going to use my end. And what is my end here? Okay, I don't want to use while here for end. And again, folks, I am using some known things. So known variable names. That is, these minor things are able to crack your great interviews. The eliminations are happen in these points also. If you are going to use PQR, sometimes interviewer won't be happy. So this is the thing. So what I'm doing, I am going to iterate over the length of the character array, and in this case, what I am going to see, I am going to see if my s of end not equal to or equal to equal to this space, I am going to do start equal to n plus 1, right? I am just moving my start pointer over there. Else if I not got, if you can see here, if I didn't get, I am going to continue. Else continue, or it's not required also, it's fine. So this is my loop for this part, but here is the catch. I got here start equal to n plus 1. Okay, but before that I need to reverse my word, right? Reverse the existing word.
Correct.
I don't know, Sudhir. I need to check. You can check with the organizer. So here, before going to the next, what I was doing, what mistake I was doing, I was just moving towards the next word. No, before going to the next word, I have to change it. I have to reverse the first word. So in order to make back my code modular, I am going to use reverse function as start and end minus 1 and minus 1, right? And minus y I have used because end is pointing to space. And once my reversal has been done, I am going to move my start to the next pointer. Fair enough? That's all. That's all for this part. What if we have reached to the last word? For last word, reverse last or one word case. Okay, in this case, what I am going to do, reverse s is my character array, start pointer, and either end, or I can use s dot length minus 1, because although it's the last thing. Now once everything is done, I have to reverse the whole character array, right? So that's the case here. So reverse the whole character array. S0 s dot length minus 1. Now sounds good. Because the code is repetitive, I have used this reverse function. Now I need to implement the reverse. This is for full sentence reverse. Right? Now I have to reverse public void reverse s int start int and s dot length minus 1. Now here comes the way while start less than equal to end. Okay, I am going to swap each and every character. How I am going to reverse? Yeah, I have not discussed this. Sorry. So this is my word. I am starting with here and ending with here. For each and every start, I am going to use a temporary variable and just swap it out. I will explain you. Okay. Int, no, not int. This is char, buddy. Char temp equal to s of start. S of start equal to s of end. It's like swapping two variables or swapping three variables. S of end equal to end, right? What else? Am I missing something, or is that so? Guys, I'm asking you, is there any code bug? I know there is a code bug. Okay, let me give you a hint. I have some bug in here. Yeah, correct. So star should be incremented and should be decremented. So more or less, it is yeah, it's covering n by 2. if you can see whatever the word by 2 length it's covering. Okay, so hope everyone got this function, or do I need to explain this function? So am I good? Can we submit? Yeah, that's fine. Time complexity, this is one pass we have discussed, right? This is order of n. We are calling 1 2 times, and here third time, so it's like it's coming as the order of n in the average case too. And the second thing, space complexity is in place, we have discussed. Okay, let's move